Thank you very much. I'm honored to be here on the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. That is the reason we have Veterans Day. I want to start out by telling you how I was almost remembered as a veteran. I was serving as a tank platoon leader, and a war had broken out. It was Operation Desert Storm, and it was well named. It was a storm, all right, a big sandstorm. And we had to receive our orders. So we all gathered around the command track. Everyone listening to orders. But me, being me, can't pay attention. So while I'm listening to these orders, a bright yellow lizard runs by and runs across my foot. Now isn't a yellow lizard, it's a bright yellow lizard. And it's not any lizard, it is 3 feet long. It is the biggest lizard I've ever seen in my entire life. And it runs off across my foot and runs down and disappears down a hole. Well, forget the orders. I'm more interested in this lizard. So I go chase the lizard, and I'm looking down the hole. And everyone starts running by me, screaming, "Run for your life! Run for your life!" Guys, it's just a lizard. Now, here's where the story takes a turn. Who here has seen the movie Wizard of Oz? All right, I think everybody. Here's where my story becomes just like Wizard of Oz. Do you remember the Wizard of Oz when the tornado hit Kansas and it picked up the house and it carried it off and it carried it to the land of Oz? And then the house came spiraling down in the land of Oz. Well, I felt I was like in the land of Oz because everyone yelled, "Look up, look up." And there in the sky was not a house, but a giant army tent, carried by the sandstorm, spiraling in the air. And for those of you in the Army and the Marines, you know what holds these up. Giant wooden poles with big metal spikes on the end. And this tent, with these metal spikes and the wooden poles, is spiraling down right towards me. And you remember the Wicked Witch of the West? How the house landed on her and crushed her? I was the Wicked Witch of the West. The tent landed on top of me. And that metal spike on that pole, it hit my helmet. It's not the same helmet, but it's just like this one, okay? These are pretty hard. It broke my helmet in half. My helmet saved my life that day, but I was splattered under the tent, laying there with this tent laying on me. And as it laid on me, I thought, two things crossed my mind. The first thing was that knock on the door. The knock on the door of my parents' house. As the casualty officer went there and said, "Mr. and Mrs. Schneider, we regret to inform you that your son Derek today was killed by a flying tent while bravely watching a bright yellow lizard." The other thing I thought about was, is that my purpose in life, to be killed by a tent, or did I have a greater purpose? You know what? Every one of us has a greater purpose in life. Some people are called to dedicate their lives to help and protect others from harm. They're called veterans. Today is Veterans Day. It's an honor to be chosen to speak on this day, above all, in honor of our soldiers, past and present. I'm going to tell you, this is not the first time I've spoken to schools. Matter of fact, yesterday I was at Burns Middle School, where I was not the speaker, but my 13-year-old son was the speaker, and he spoke on Veterans Day. He did an outstanding job. But I want to talk about then. I want to talk about a speech I gave at Davis County High School years ago. Upon my return from the war in Iraq, from one of my 4 tours in the Middle East, I I spoke to the graduating class of 2004. I told them we were in the middle of 2 wars. This is the wars of their generation. I told them likely to look around. Someone listening to me today was going to go to that war and may not come home. There was a young man in that audience that day. Timothy Adam Fulkerson. His friends called him Matt. Despite knowing the risks, despite what I told him about the war, he went and enlisted. He joined the 82nd Airborne. He became a paratrooper. To his friends, he was a funny guy, a guy who loved to draw cartoons. Proud 82nd Airborne paratrooper. 2 years later, October 8th, he drove over a roadside bomb and was killed. As I recognize Adam's ultimate contribution, I'd also like to recognize his brothers. To those serving here today, all of you, I invite anyone who served in the military to stand now. I speak on behalf of those wearing the uniform. I am proud to stand next to you. I salute your service. Please be seated. Could I please have anyone who has a family member in the service please stand? Thank you. I want to recognize you also, because it's not just a service member who serves. The family also has to answer that call to duty. Our family service is marked by unwavering support to loved ones who are in harm's way. The call to duty is answered by American people who support our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. They support them by honoring their service and welcoming them home. These family members may not carry a rifle on their shoulder, but they've carried the weight of worry. They carry that burden until their loved ones return. Tragically, some never do return. Some return only with scars, some visible, some unseen. They're not the only ones who feel the pain. Whenever a family member falls in combat, deploys to war, or leaves their training, it is the families that suffer the most. Just as our veterans have made sacrifices, these families have made sacrifices as well. When we honor veterans, it's only right that we thank those family members and honor them for their sacrifices. Today is Veterans Day. It's time to thank and honor every American who has answered the call to duty and served in the military, especially those who have served in time of war. Yes, we all have a purpose in life. Some are called to service. Many more are called to support those who serve. For all, that is an honorable purpose. Some of you may have heard about the movie called Band of Brothers. The title comes from Shakespeare's play, Henry V. From this day to the ending of the world, we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. The veterans here we honor today are members of a noble brotherhood. Yet we are all called to be brothers and sisters in support of those who we serve. God bless you who came here today to share this truth. God bless the nation's veterans around the world, and God bless the United States of America, where because of all the service members today and the veterans of yesterday, is the land of the free because of the home of the brave.